Welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome to another edition of Talk Back to Me podcast, powered by TheCore94. We got an up next guest star in the building right now. Make sure you give it up for Jay Smooth here in the building. What you got coming on?
What's going on? My name is Jay Smooth. I'm in the nightlife industry, so just trying to come up and continue to bless others and have a good time.
That's what I'm talking about. And we got the ferocious and oh so profound Chels. What you got for us coming up?
What's good, y'all? It's me with Where's the Wine, pouring into you. Today I want to talk about, not necessarily talk about, but stop canceling folks and start counseling folks.
Stop canceling and start
use
counseling.
them C's.
Yeah.
Jesus, the
Sounds good.
CC. Ooh, that's going to be a dope one. And next we got Jelly with her powerful topics coming up. What you got for us coming?
So today I want to talk to you guys about Apple and how Siri has been listening in on you guys' conversations and their employees have been listening to you. So people are literally willing to sign their lives away for social media, for easy access and accessibility. So, we're going to talk about that today.
Ooh, let me go ahead and put my shit on Do Not Disturb real quick. I ain't trying to have nothing listening. All right, and we got the inspirational ticket. What you got coming up for us, man?
Man, you know the word. I don't tell nobody nothing to the end of the show. But other than that, let's rock and let's do what we do. You feel me?
Let's get it. We feeling good today, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today's episode is real simple. Clout. What's your definition and what's your preference behind it? We're going to start off with Chels. What you got for us with this one?
My definition of clout, just somebody that's trying to come up on another person's coattail. I feel like, clout, you ain't really trying to work hard or do nothing on your own. It's always something that somebody else is doing that you're just trying to be a part of. I think we said that before. Everybody want to be a part of something, or they want to say that they know somebody that's doing something. So
Riding their wave, huh?
yeah.
Hell no, never let a nigga ride your way.
Jelly, what you got on it?
I would say clout to me is just the attention that people are getting. Everybody wants to be the next big thing. They want to go viral. They want to be Insta famous, Twitter famous, YouTubers. People just want that attention, that recognition that comes with being a public figure, so to speak. So that's clout to me. I just feel like that's that little, like, somebody shine a light on you and you like, bet, focus on me.
Quick access.
Jay, what you got on it, man? What you got on it?
Man, that's a serious topic, man. Clout, it come in many ways. I just see as people just taking advantage of, what other people have already instead of, like, making a name for themselves and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's just people just, I don't know. People don't know how to be themselves nowadays.
Yep.
So they all just want to follow others and instead of make a name for themselves.
Facts.
So that's kind of what I got on it.
Amen to that. Yeah, I felt that one. Ticket, what you got on it?
Man, clout come in a million ways, man. It come in the nightlife like we do. It come in politics. It come in business. Somebody will lie, name drop. They do anything they can to get to that wave. But the shit ain't start today. It's more broadcasted now because we got social media. People was clout chasing years before us. You know what I mean? Yep. People was clout chasing your granny, your mom and your daddy. You know what I'm saying? If they was getting on and somebody else wasn't. So, you just got to learn how to do you, man. Find your lane. Everybody's lane ain't your lane. You know what I'm saying?
On that. So let me ask y'all a question. Do anybody know the definition? Because the definition of clout is actually power.
That's it.
It's
a mighty
really
blow.
Yeah, it's power. So touch on that. Let's touch on that real quick. What's your definition of power behind clout? Because you got people that's just chasing after it, and you got people that don't have to chase after. They own it. They got that power. What's your definition on that one?
What? You got it?
Bet. Okay, so so as far as the power that comes with clout, people just like to know they have control. They like to know that they're leading the pack. Somebody seeing what they're doing and they want to emulate that. They want to be them. And people enjoy that. They get big-headed and they feel like, I'm the shit. I got everybody around me copying me. I got everybody around me trying to do what I do. It's only one me. I'm the original. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
You better work.
But at the same time, if you are going to be someone that people look up to and someone that people emulate, you have to be imitation worthy. You have to be an inspiration. You have to be somebody who stands for something more than just looking good on the internet, showing money, being in a club or shaking your ass. You got to do a little more than that. You gotta make your platform something that's worthy of having that attention. Yeah. I tell people all the time, okay, you got these followers and you got these people out for doing bullshit and doing gimmicks and pranks or whatever else. So how are you gonna curb that and curb their attention and make them do something positive? Is that what you're trying to do? Yeah. Or do you just want money out for doing dumb shit? You want to be on the internet half naked shaking your ass and boom, you think it's going to bring you some coins. You know what I'm saying? It's going to bring you some money. Yeah. So that's what you went to. You feel like, oh, I got power over these niggas. They going to do what I say. No, not really, dumb hoe. Like,
that makes some people, day though.
No, for real. I'm like, you get big headed by a man saying, oh, your pussy look fat. I'll suck your toes. Yeah. I'll suck the cum out of you. Like, you get a kick out of that. I feel disrespected. Yeah. You feel like that's power. I feel like that's disrespectful.
But Jenna just said she got raw for a minute. Like, man.
No, but seriously though, like people feel like this is a power for women. Like, oh, my pussy is my power. Hell no, my mind is.
You don't get no respect from a man. You just gonna be an easy target for them. There's that cucumber challenge shit going on. Like,
don't bring it. I tried to stay away from it. I tried.
You insinuated.
You ain't nothing but a piece of pussy after that.
Exactly.
I think that actually goes along with what I was saying in episode 3, where you got a lot of people doing stuff that's not their path. Like, that's not what they supposed to be doing, and it's like the blind leading the blind. They imitating something that somebody else is doing, but they're doing it in a more positive way. And then here you come, you don't really know what you're doing, and you fucking people up.
You see these fucking hair tutorials, these natural hair tutorials, and these makeup tutorials? Yeah. I'm like, these girls are out here telling people to throw these products and put eco styling gel in their hair. This shit is making your hair brittle and dry. It's breaking. You had all these luxurious ass curls, and now your shit looking real weak.
Yeah. What song
you trying to do what they doing, and you want to
that do anything for clout
naturally. But I'm saying, like, people are following your trend, following your wave, not knowing that what works for you don't work for everybody else. And with natural hair, you cannot manipulate your hair so much.
No, you got to learn your hair.
Exactly. You have to maintain a style, and you can't put all the attention on your hair, but you see them switching up their hair on the regular. You think that's doing something. All right, dumbass. We around here with that little 1-inch little doo-doo. Oh my God. Don't say nothing.
Little curl hanging on the side.
That little curl, little finger wave, big chop. Nigga, you been natural 6 years. Ain't no
people
big
really
chop.
gotta learn what their purpose is and really try to, learn what it is and do what you need to do to make sure that you are, do what you need to do to help other people, because like everybody following everybody in this social media, of course we know, but it's quick. You got people with easy money. Somebody told me last night, he was like, my little cousin want to be famous, but she don't want to do shit. And you got a lot of people like that,
But there's a lot of people that's famous that don't do shit. They just know how to manipulate it.
That's what I was about to say. You think they don't do shit, but they still got to come up with content.
Famous for nothing.
You know how hard it is to just come up with content?
But I'm telling you, man.
They still got to work. You know what I mean? But you got people out here that think they just going to make a quick little video and they going to post it and it's unprofessional as fuck, but they still got followers. And you got other people thinking I could do the bare minimum just like you, and I can get all these followers and I can start making this money, and they be disappointed.
True.
That's why you got niggas in their 40s and 50s still trying to rap.
Yeah.
And
you know, throwback jerseys on.
Because they, so
Lord. Man, hold up. Tune in to our sound guy one time. He has on the throwback love and basketball. That's what we go. But he's not over 40, so we know.
So he's all right.
But he will play you for it.
Shit. But no, man. It is what it is. It made it easy, man. I mean, when you look at it, the internet made everything easy. You know what I mean? I come from an era, real talk. When we were the Clark boys, we was hustling. I'm talking about 22 cities in 10 nights. Driving to Miami in a truck, we was selling CDs out of trunk, and the only way we can get from city to city was selling CDs. You know what I mean? Like, Slim Thug wasn't the only one out there doing it. Everybody was. You know what I'm saying? We was actually getting to it. That's how we got a deal. But now, when you can drop some on the internet, and the sound is still shitty, but people still following you because you got friends that will do. I can't be mad at them. I'm not knocking them because they got friends that will follow them. But at the same time, the game is switched up. So you got to know how to adapt your shit. But I'm just saying that, at the end of the day, the game is switched up. You know what I mean? And the problem is now, I think with Clout, is that everybody wants to do what everybody else is doing. That's the issue. You really have to find your own lane. Just because I can shoot a basketball, or I can promote a club, or I can MC a crowd, or I can DJ a crowd, that might not be you. You might be the nigga at the end of the day that holds somebody somebody down at the door. You know what I mean? You might be the girl that gets somebody fresh to go to the club. You got to find your lane. And once you find your lane, you thrive in it. But a lot of people won't find their lane for the simple fact that they're so worried about somebody else. You know what I mean? You got to chase what's destined for you, not what's destined for somebody else.
Yep. Yeah. That's like we said last week. Support is important. Everybody ain't supposed to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? To have supporters is just as important as being a leader, because if I'm a leader, who am I leading? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people want to be ahead of something, and they don't realize, like, I just need you to support. That's what you're good at. You're good at helping. And a lot of people look at that as, you know, oh, I'm beneath you. No, because I need you. It's a team effort. Like a leader, not, you know what I'm saying, leading themselves, they're leading other people.
Facts.
So
I'm gonna just pick up what you said. All y'all was right on point with everything y'all said. Like, but the nightlife is, like you said, you gotta have a team. You gotta know what you're good at. Like, I done tried different things. I did security for years and stuff like that. Started promoting events, wasn't making no money, nothing like that. So I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? What is my purpose for being in nightlife? Fucking hoes and, you know, drinking for free. So, you know what I'm saying? That's basically like that was my mindset, like when I was younger. But now I'm to the point to where, like, I know what I'm strong at. I'm strong as I'm a people person. So, you know, I'll walk up to anybody and be like, hey, what you doing tonight? I ain't never, but mostly females, because, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's that Virgo in you, hear me?
Yeah, I can't talk to niggas like that. But, yeah, man, it's just, you got to figure out what you good at and what you can bring to the table. But like I said, you need a team. Because, I mean, I'm not on my own right now. I work with Aristocrat Life, so, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I'm out here, like, just bragging about myself, about things I did. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be making the money that I'm making now. So
straight up,
that's what it's strong.
Amen to that.
Straight up, like us. Talk back to me, right? That's a team. Everybody good at their own strong suit.
yeah, I mean, and then as a leader as well, like Paul knew exactly who to put on the show. You know what I mean? He knew we was gonna click.
Yeah.
You know, but that's
you get on my nerves sometimes, but we still click.
He get on all of our nerves.
Thug ass, whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of gang
For real though.
You know what I mean? But as a leader, he knew what he needed in each person and how we were all gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but that's what a leader do. You got a lot of supporters trying to be leaders, and they think it's all about them, and everybody got to do what they need to do to make me look good. And that's not what. Oh, okay.
I'm chunking the deuce right now.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And I'm feeling this Dunkin' Donuts coffee right now.
Oh, okay. What y'all?
Nah, for real, you're right.
But yeah,
you're so
you're
right.
right.
Because Chelsea is like the sultry, sassy type, you know, eclectic type chick, and then Chicky shit talking ass.
I'm always talk shit. You going to live with it or live without it?
This is a prolific shit talking mother.
I was born like that. I came out the womb talking. The doctor slapped me twice. I'm telling you now.
You know,
That was to wake your ass up.
Jelly is the pretty hood chick that got listen. Like, you know how you get that diamond in the rough, like you like, oh, she from the hood but she straight.
Give me
but
my
at the same
chain
time
back.
she intelligent, she know how to speak to niggas and white people. So you know what I'm saying, you gotta fuck with that.
We call them three people in corporate America, y'all. Three
Naturally,
people.
I'm gonna meet you where you are. It doesn't matter who you are.
That's a
Personality is
that's a
good.
superpower black women got.
Everybody gotta have different personalities.
Switch
That's
them
true about
codes.
that.
Code switching for real.
Straight facts.
I feel like it's really no originality into the scene now. Everybody, like you were saying, everybody is trying to copy everybody else doing. Do something original, man. I mean, that's really where Clout is really starting to really just make a big deal. I mean, you got to think about it. Nikki, people don't even show respect to Nikki. She started the game out real strong, man, and you know, not.
Everybody say.
I'm just not.
I think
Clarify what you're saying.
No,
Yeah,
because
I don't know about that
Nikki
one.
got the game from. She got it from
Foxy
Kim.
Brown.
She got it from
But I'm
Foxy
saying in
Brown.
this generation,
She got it
though.
from
Remy?
What shit, nigga.
Shit.
Remy.
Even though she don't want to admit it, she got it from
Rod
Remy.
did it like.
Well, okay.
She got it from somewhere else.
I'm gonna say
She
this
wasn't original.
though.
Just
I'm gonna
I
say
guess
this.
No,
Nikki not
the
original.
new generation of it.
Right.
She wasn't the original. She imitated Kim.
What I want you to clarify what you're saying though.
I know to a
nasty as
point.
hell.
Or you saying
Nikki
starting.
nasty as
No,
hell.
okay.
Now she's nasty. As
No,
hell, but I'm
no. Nikki started off next. I actually like the old Nikki, mixtape Nikki.
like
This
old
new
What?
Barbie
And
shit.
it's
don't know about
Biggie
mixtape
TV in the
Nikki.
voice.
Ride his face till
I'm
he
talking about
ride his
slumber
face
party
till he
Nikki.
can't breathe.
That's
Nikki.
every song,
Yeah.
bro. That's every song.
Yeah. You know.
Well, I used to be a really big Nikki fan in high school.
You
I
trying
was,
to
I
choose
was
free?
a Harajuku Barbie for my
Let me find out
16th
you
You was
birthday.
doing the shit she was doing.
No, I wasn't.
I'm just asking.
But she was. This was also during the period of her mixtapes. I get what Paul's trying to say. I don't think you meant originator, but she did come at a time where
we didn't have representation.
Right. We didn't have that, and she was
Didn't have none of that. No, for real, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah, and she did a damn good job. And now 10, 12 years later, you know what I'm saying? You gotta. We have so many. Thank you. We have we got so many female rappers now, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? I made a mixtape with just their music and a couple of music with some dudes in it because we hear a bunch of music, and then every now and then we hear women. You know what I'm saying? But now we got a whole catalog of it. You know what I mean?
You know what was just said? Who's this? Cash Doll. She was just like, there are so many male rappers in the industry, and people don't compare them and put them up against each other and expect them to compete. But with the women, that you want them to be catty, you want them to be petty and be beefing all the time. Like,
shout out to Cash Doll, because Cash Doll dope as
only one
killing that shit.
Man, what?
Cash
she
Doll
just did this crazy bitch song, and I'm like, yeah, nigga.
Cash Doll can go.
That dick gotta stay here, nigga. That's what she said.
And she bad.
But no, for real, it's like, okay, that all ties back into this clout thing. It's like, you want to be the most popular, you want to be the most influential female rapper, but you also want to tear everybody else down. This is why everybody loves Megan Thee Stallion right now.
I was just about to say that.
Networking.
That's my dog too.
She got that southern hospitality that, come on in, drive the boat.
Take this shot.
It's my boat,
that's
but
what
you can drive it.
Take this shot, bro. That's what she be on.
Send his ass tongue emoji, tell him let me drive the
And she in school. Let's not forget the girl smart too.
I'm very.
Yeah.
She is you.
We ain't knocking that. She's very smart. That's why she's able to do the stuff that she's doing.
Yeah.
She know how to manipulate the game in the way it need to be. All she is, man, being honest.
But is it manipulation?
And I told her, I was like, man, you really being a nigga in a woman body. And it's smart because we get away with a lot of it.
Works.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she's now getting working
away
for
with
her.
it. Yeah.
And you get a lot of people that respect her. I mean, when you get on Breakfast Club and you listen to them and Monica is talking about Nicki, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she said, well, hold on, Nicki. Megan Thee Stallion is killing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get that kind of prop,
you
doing your thing.
First of all, Monica is so classy, so unproblematic.
So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You wouldn't even expect her to like pay attention to you. That's just like, for people when Beyonce says, oh, hey, I love your music. Or Beyonce posts a snippet and you hear your song playing in the background, you're like, oh my fucking God, she listened to me. It's like,
you got that cosign. You good.
Exactly. You got that cosign. People would literally do anything Beyonce does.
Oh my
literally
God.
do anything Beyonce.
So let's go back to what we talking about, right?
Sucking her toes.
Yeah,
Clout, right? Back to anybody do anything for that cosign.
Doing it for that cosign.
Anybody? So who is the biggest, like, somebody that's on right now? If I could ask that, Paul, who you think is the biggest clout chaser right now in the game?
I don't know nobody's.
Period.
All of them.
I mean, there's some people that set their own trends.
Anybody that got Lil anything in front of their name?
You or YBN.
It's too many babies. The
That's what I was about to say. All of them babies.
But you know what? I love the baby. He is so funny to me. I love the baby. He is so funny.
He can actually rap though.
He can.
Yeah, but it's the clout chasing. It be the ones they get in a cypher or a freestyle battle and they don't say shit. Like they don't have nothing to say or they stumbling over. Those are the clout chasers.
Meanwhile, Megan got up there and spit hers.
That's what I'm saying.
They call her one take Meg.
Yeah.
Because she got up there, she spit her shit for the XXL freshman class.
Yeah.
And she was good. Everybody else over there like, wait, I need to practice.
Y'all
gonna get mad at this. Y'all gonna get mad at it.
All right,
but it's our fault. It's our fault.
Yeah.
It's our fault.
Yeah, we put
I'm just being honest. It's
I don't listen to that shit.
Man, I'm saying it ain't even about listening. It's our fault at the end of the day that clout chasers are who they are because of social media and the shit that we go through. Like somebody send you a friend request, okay, cool, you like it and you accept that shit. You accepting that shit and building them for themselves. And then even I'm not just blaming you. I'm just saying our fault as a whole because so many people like I say, when we was coming up doing music and rapping, like you had to really rap. Like you wouldn't get on those stage and you spit no bullshit. Nigga boo you. Now you can come up there and say the same shit. You say the same repetitive hook. Suck a nigga dick or something.
It sound
Suck a nigga dick. And they gonna like it.
Wait, to be cool on Juicy.
I'm just saying. No, I'm not giving just him. I'm saying that anybody can come up and say, they can come and say, wipe my ass and shit on them. And somebody will be doing a dance.
Wow.
As long as the beat sound good.
That's it. But it's just, when it come down to it, man, it's us as a people, man.
They doing a cucumber channel but can't suck a real.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tiki, you say that,
But the girl who started
Man,
that
I ain't
shit
got a
is
lot of
porn
followers
star.
just for that.
That's what people don't understand. The girl who started the Cucumber Challenge is a whole porn star. So that was lucrative for her.
I really think Beat King the reason.
You know,
that nigga. Yeah, that is
Savage.
Hey,
That's a little bro though, man. That's a little bro.
Hell
Hold up.
Don't
That's my
nobody
little
all
get
bro.
that
his
man in
concerts,
props.
he's like, he's standing over a beach like, suck it.
Hey, that's my little bro.
Okay. Like,
That's my little bro,
Okay,
man.
fuck
Hey.
them damn cucumbers. Like I was
We
saying.
got kids too. They don't
Ticket,
play
you
that.
was saying it's our fault, but I remember at a point in time where everybody was like, "Oh, you ain't really make it unless white people on your music." That's who really listening to that shit.
Facts. I give you that too.
Because because let's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we know rap. You know what I'm saying? I know hip hop.
They wanna be us.
And now they, you know what I'm saying? They play it at their clubs. They play it at their parties. They play it on their yachts. You know what I'm saying? So they really the ones that's making that shit pop. It's more of them. They got more.
I give you that.
Black people ain't, let's be honest, and maybe more now than before, but ain't nobody buying music like that.
No, yeah,
No, I didn't mean by the buying
It's all
part.
streaming.
I didn't mean by the
It's
buying
like
part. I
pretenders
just
too,
meant by
man.
the
Pretenders.
Okay. Let me put it.
But
in
if a
different
song
way.
is hot, we gonna listen
Exactly.
to it, is what I'm
so
saying.
I mean in a different way. Well, like I'm 35, so I look at the situation like, all right, I grew up on Pac, on Biggie, on different cats.
Yeah.
So I grew up on cats where they was really spitting and we listen to what they saying. Now, they just want to hear simple hooks, something they can repeat.
Yeah.
Something that's repetitive, I can bob
It
my
just
head
has
to
to
in a
be
club
catchy.
and get.
City
That's
Girls.
it. City girls, real ass bitch, give a
That's the only
fuck about
part
a
people know.
nigga.
First of all, a man wrote that.
Relatable. No,
It don't
just-
matter.
I need a nigga that's gonna
Because
swipe a
even
visa.
though he wrote it, he know that
Real
it would be.
he know the bitches wanna
About
hear
a
it.
nigga,
Exactly.
Big Birkin bag, whole 5-6 figures.
See how you know
I
that?
don't even know what a
So he
Birkin
called-
bag was.
And you meant that. Look how you looking.
I didn't even know.
Look how you looking. You meant
Don't
that.
want to know.
Yeah.
But look at her face though. She meant that. And it's nothing wrong with them
I
finding their own lane.
don't mean it.
There's nothing
So
wrong
you didn't
with
feel it in your
Scam-
soul.
No, I really didn't.
You never
It's-
scammed nobody?
Again, it's just catchy. No.
Have you ever scammed a guy?
Hell no.
In the least way.
No, I'm really scared that shit come back on you.
You ain't
like,
never got nothing from him
I
when
don't
you felt
them
bad? Like,
stalking
God
ass
damn.
niggas.
You a good
No,
woman.
man, I'm
You a good
ignoring the
woman.
fuck out of dude right now, and all he wants to do is take care of me. Like, I'm cool, nigga.
Okay,
Like,
shit.
I
I mean,
don't
let me
like
stop
you.
asking
Nah, that shit's
Yeah.
that
I
shit's
got it.
scary
Digging
though.
deep.
Woman
now.
got it easy. We can't tell a woman they can take care of me. Like,
Look, she's showing him. Hey, man, we don't want to see that. Just block out the window.
Like,
Damn.
you send me pictures off of my page.
Oh,
Like,
so he in the store for
that's some
you.
stalking shit.
He different. He a sugar.
Nah,
He
that's
like
just some
60.
weird shit, Jilly.
No, that's weird.
You got one too over there?
That's weird.
You spoke up like you got one too.
I had to block a couple people this
what I'm
past couple months. Yeah, it should be.
So what we call them? So what we call them when they doing it to us?
I guarantee it don't happen to y'all as much as it
Psycho
happen to
bitch.
women.
Shit.
Oh, this shit.
Psycho bitches.
Why you looking like
Y'all
that?
like
would
them
say
psycho
something, but I don't-
bitches. Y'all
I
like
don't
them
expose
psycho
nobody.
bitches. Yes,
Exactly.
man. Hey,
But, okay,
that
so
crazy
the
bitch out there
difference-
again.
The difference between you and a regular nigga is you around women all the time.
Yeah.
And
That's
you
why I
around
can't
you
people
around women that want to get into wherever you at for free. So yeah,
they
they
gonna fucking
yeah,
suck
so
you.
they
That's
gonna
the
do that
thing.
to you.
I'm gonna be honest. The last pool party we had, a chick, she DM'd me on Instagram, said, "I'll suck your if you let me in." I was shocked. I was like, "You for real? Are you playing,
Bro, he ain't lying to you. Last night alone,
As in, like,
Bro,
last
where
night
you at?
alone.
Or like you for real? Like
I was
you
paused.
crazy? Like
he had to catch it. He had to think about
I had to
it.
think
Because we
about it.
still
I ain't gonna
niggas.
lie. Yeah, we niggas in the
You still a nigga, so at the end of the day, you like, bitch, what? Man, get off my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Shooketh.
And then on the flip side of that, it was this dude that I met. He was a promoter. I don't know who he. I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's you. I had to think about it. I had to think
I
about
don't
it.
I had a lot of one night stands, but
Jory.
No, it's a
Honesty.
I'm being honest. man.
no. I
had
mean,
three
I don't
fucking
think
club
it's
no, she's saying like
your team. I don't think it was nobody from your team.
Good.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Leave
I'ma
A-Life
go
with a
look
good
at
name,
his
man. They're
Twitter.
my brothers,
Look
man.
at him. He was like, I
Nah.
had one night stand.
Good people.
Wow.
But he be like getting people tickets to get in concerts and shit. And so he was just like, "Oh,
That's
you
not
cool?
us.
Like I got you, whatever. You and your friends." So I had a roommate at the time. She wanted to go to the sister concert for her birthday. So I was like, "Hey, we gonna come." He was like, "Okay, just give me, $60." And I was just like, "Okay, cool." So I think that was like $80. But I gave him the money. So
Facts.
in my mind, that was the
We're
exchange.
square.
Right. I gave you money for this ticket, and I'm getting in. So we get in, and he was just like, "So you gonna let me rub on your booty later or what? Like I got you in for free." I mean, I got
60
you
come
in.
with a hefty price.
And I was like, well, if you
because the
would've
original
told
is
me
120.
beforehand-
Yeah, that's what
Nah.
I was just about
After
to
this
say.
ticket, half that ass. What
I
you
was
talking
about to
about?
drop Clout.
Nah, but I mean,
If you real though, you ain't gotta do that.
But you gotta-
It's gonna happen naturally.
but you
But
gotta
I'm
understand,
saying-
man. That life is something different.
Wait, what?
It's gonna happen naturally.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, man. Like,
I mean, a lot of times, man, listen, I've been MCing for years, and y'all know this, like, just like last night alone, people will make eye contact. Like, I can see people at the back of the club, and they'll make eye contact. The next time you see them, they're at the middle of the club.
Yeah.
The next time you see them at the front of the club, and they like, and you like, oh, okay, they cool, come up. And next thing you know, like, I've never seen that many chicks in this life that holler at niggas in their face.
Yeah.
You know, normally you feel like as a dude, I'm hollering at somebody. Man, chicks will come at you, but the crazy shit is, they'll holler at you that night and they give you anything you want, but you can walk in the Galleria tomorrow without that mic in your hand, they wouldn't even know.
You know
what I'm saying?
are.
It's just the way it is. It's like, but that it holds power, and it's like everybody wants somebody with a position of power. I don't care if it's a mic, I don't care if it's a club, I don't care if it's a president. Everybody do. I mean, and women like that for some reason. I don't know. I'm not just speaking on y'all. You ain't got to make the face, Jelly. But women like that. I'm saying women like somebody with a position of power. You just got to know how to play it, man. I mean, you got to know how to play it, and you got to know how to move around from certain situations, man.
Yeah, you got
that shit
to.
hard out here.
That's especially with this whole process of starting this show. Man, ain't no goddamn. Let me tell you something, man. When we did that guest co-host thing, we had about at least 54 chicks that had no talent, no experience whatsoever trying to get on the show. Oh, they wanted to talk, but they wanted to talk on a different mic, and I ain't talking about the mic that we speaking on right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's married.
Yeah,
He's
married.
fucking married.
But I'm just saying,
But
and they know this, but that's the crazy part about it. They'll do anything for clout. They'll do anything for clout, whether it's suck a nigga dick or something or whatever you want to call it. Like, if they can get on your coattail, that's what it is. So it happens on the man and the woman side. It happens. So it's got to be a
I mean, a good and bad thing to me.
I can really have shit my way. Like, if I apply pressure, I can have a sugar daddy for real. Like, somebody told me, he was like, oh yeah, you was talking about a sugar daddy on your show. He was like, you don't really want no sugar daddy because I'm been right here trying to supply. I was like, gone. I was like, bro, I was just playing. Like, damn, I can't play if I want a sugar daddy.
You never had one?
You be going through her messages.
I've never had a sugar daddy. Like,
yeah, but not even a sugar daddy. You ain't never just had a nigga to just pay for everything for you.
No, I ain't never been that type. Like, I don't.
Now, I
had really considered a sugar daddy.
Right, if you in a relationship.
But the thing is, anything you're doing for me, I'm doing for you. Like,
so if he buy you some red bottoms, you gonna buy him some fly shit.
First of all, I buy designer gifts. I buy great ass gifts.
Okay.
Well, that's beautiful.
You can be my secret Santa this Christmas.
I buy great ass gifts.
To be my best friend.
No, seriously, like I buy the best gifts, but then when it come to me, it be like, oh, here, I'm gonna chunk you some change.
See, that's why I start buying people shit.
Give you the change so you can pick what you want.
I'll take the money, that's fine. But bitch, I spent $500 on these shoes. I'm gonna need 5 or better up out of you. Like,
everybody ain't like that though.
I buy designer gifts all the time, like for every Father's Day, birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day type shit. Like, you gonna have you some nice shit. Shit, I don't even buy for myself. I don't buy designer for me. I don't like designer stuff.
Well, y'all
but
don't really have to have designer.
Yeah,
I really don't care.
Y'all
y'all don't either. If you know how to put shit together, you ain't gotta
You
wear
can go to Ross
designer.
and put shit together.
Man, you can't tell me.
Y'all can too.
If you see a nigga come in some Walmart shit,
Facts.
and you know,
Y'all gonna look at him
No,
stupid.
that's not true. I know a nigga
you
that
don't always-
purposely. I know somebody that purposely bought a whole outfit from Walmart and nobody knew that's what it was.
All the above.
But I'm saying it was fly as hell, and niggas didn't know. And they was like, "Damn, bro, where you get that shirt from?" And he was like, "Walmart, $6.99."
But what I'm saying is, you as a woman,
No,
you
I
can go to
love
Family
Walmart
Dollar and get a
graphic
tight
tees.
fitting top.
You can put on Walmart
exactly.
graphic
Little
And
shit.
niggas like,
Still,
that
he's
was
done. Be
you
done.
good.
But you can go to Family Dollar right now and get a whole unit, and niggas still be trying to holler at you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because it's you. We can't do that.
This is real fact.
It might not be nobody we want to talk to though, so they don't
I know who
count.
y'all
y'all
want to talk to
problem.
from the jump anyway.
That's y'all
See, a
problem.
lot of
That ain't none of
Y'all
us.
shoot
You
at
can't say that.
everything.
It ain't true.
I'm so sick of seeing a nigga in my DMs and you in everybody else DMs too. I'm like, nigga, I don't
How
like
you be
things
knowing
like
ain't
that.
everybody else DM?
So see, that's when it come back
I'm
to
one of
clout.
them people.
That's when it come back to
I'm
clout.
one of them
Right
people
back
that
to
have
clout.
like friends that be like, bitch, I see this name popping up in your likes all the time. You know him? Mm-hmm. I be like,
That's when it come back to clout.
I mean,
a lot
kinda,
of
not really.
a lot of girls had sex with me just to say they
I'm
had
glad
sex
you
with me.
switched
no,
that up.
what the fuck kind of shit is that?
That's a lot of them, though.
clout.
No, I literally just had a guy lie and say he talked to me. First of all, you don't have my number. We've had only 3 conversations via DM.
Why you think he said it, though?
Like, because he was mad because I was talking to somebody that he knows.
It's deeper than that,
And
though.
he was like,
It's deeper
he was
than
like,
that.
oh yeah,
Always
shit, you
deeper
fuck
than
with her? Oh shit, you know,
You know why?
fuck with her. No,
Because you
don't,
you a
bitch.
pretty girl, nice body. Yeah, I fucked with her too. I
But my
had that.
attitude's so
On to
nasty,
the next,
sir.
but it
I don't
don't
even
matter.
give you no
Look
attention.
at that. He trying to let a nigga know he had that too, did he?
And that's how shit gets started.
But
What shit?
that's the life we live in.
That's how shit gets started.
But
That's
don't
how,
be lying.
That's how
Everybody ain't
women,
100.
right? That's how women get bad reputations
That's how
because
you get
niggas
labeled.
always want to lie on their dick.
Like the girl who said, you remember the rumor in
when you
Yama Van Zandt, and she was like, boom,
Well, this
I
is
ain't
an
never had it.
episode.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a dick.
Yeah, rumored. That's how
Just
a
I
lot
ain't
of
never seen
women's
the dick.
reputation
Oh, I'm dead over here, bro.
gets
I haven't. My eyes be closed.
whatever. But yeah, so
Bashful. She be
Y'all gotta stop
She be bashful
lying.
fucking. You hear? My eyes be closed. Let me know when you through. Get the fuck out of here. I don't believe none of that shit.
I mean, a lot of men follow based on what we see, though. Like, if you on Instagram, like she said earlier.
but that don't mean she just because you see it don't mean she actually fucking people, like going around fucking people. That don't mean she a hoe.
Life is perception.
But that mean how we gonna come at you then? We can't come at you respectful. We see that.
I don't know why y'all
Y'all
always
get
think
mad
that
at us
anyway.
about that?
Why don't you look at me for my
Yeah.
mind? When I met you, I can't tell you what the fuck
First
your
of all,
mind
did
about.
y'all listen to the last episode? Because we talked about that.
We talked about y'all did talk. No, ain't no we. I wasn't here. Y'all talked about all of that.
No, I
understood
did
that.
this.
But I'm saying when it came down to it, I'm not saying everybody's the same. But you got to stop getting. Okay, men are so basic. Women are so. Man, y'all be looking at the same shit we look at. Stop the bullshit. You ain't looking across the dance
Where the
floor
gray
or
sweatpants
across no
shit came
job.
from?
You ain't looking across the dance floor. Exactly.
Exactly, bro.
And actually,
You not looking across the floor
Ain't
saying,
nobody
"Damn, he
saying
look
put 'em in
intelligent."
draws.
And actually, that came from a joke. That came from a joke somebody made on Twitter because niggas was talking about sundress season. So a bitch was like, "Well, what about
Sweatpants
sweatpants?"
season.
So that's where that came from.
So I'm
it was a
asking
rebuttal.
You, when you meet a guy, you walk in the room right now, you look across the bar,
look at his
and you
shoes.
find he attractive. Are you gonna look at him and say, "Damn, he
So-
look intelligent"?
No, but the difference between me and a lot of other people, I can see somebody that's physically attractive and still not give a fuck. I have to have a conversation with people to be interested.
A lot
like
of people
niggas.
can.
True,
I'm
but
gonna
I
say
feel that.
bisexual, so.
But I'm saying you still went around the
Talk to
question.
me, baby. That's what
The
turned me
question was, when you look at him across the room, are you saying that nigga looks intelligent, or damn that nigga look good, or damn look at the dick in his pants, or damn his feet is big? Be for real.
No.
Which one are you doing this one
Okay.
to?
Right, that's why I was like, no.
I want to know. The world want to know.
So boom. First off, is damn, he's handsome. You know,
Right.
he's a nice looking fella.
No.
Look
He
how
might
put
be
together.
dumb as a box of
But
rocks.
wait,
Short
I'm gonna
bus.
check your whole shit
Outfit
out.
out.
400
Start
credit
at your
score.
feet. I'm gonna start at your feet because I'm a shoe person. Start at your
Facts.
feet. They dirty. They
Right.
busted. Like
I was
what,
about to
what
say.
you looking like? Your shoes dirty. That mean you don't give a fuck about life. I'm gonna look at your fingernails. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
at your
mine-
nails.
Yeah, it's different. Y'all think we look at y'all for that shit,
I'm
or
gonna look at your fingernails.
Well, I've always said that. I told my partner used to go to the club all the time. Man, I pulled all these hoes night. I said, nah, they pulled you. And he's like, what you mean by that? I said, she already knew she wanted you before you got to her.
Right.
Nigga, she didn't eyed you up because we're like pit bulls.
Yep.
We like, the whole night, we staring like, damn, her body, I whoop do
Hey, you ain't lying.
A woman will look you up and down in 5 seconds and be done. And she know when you come across the floor, like, he look good as long as his breath don't stink, we Gucci. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just the feel. And I tell people that, but you got to stop, like, a lot of people so deep into they self, and that goes back to Clout, too.
goes right
Somebody
back
be
to
there
it.
pump their head up and they thinking they more than what they is. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And that go for women and men.
Yeah.
But you got to get to a point, man, like, I just want people to stop gassing. You get so many people
Yeah.
that's like, oh, I was talking to him because he intelligent. You what, man? You looked across the floor and he looked good to you. And you a woman just like he a nigga. Your shit get wet just like his shit get hard. At the end of the day, you looked and was like, damn, he look good. And he was like, damn, you look good. I fucked the shit out of her. I fucked the shit out of him. Now, that talk might not have happened like that night, but when it comes down to it, in the mind is what it was. Stop gassing,
Okay,
man.
Jelly. Boom. So, what I'm gonna say is this. Okay,
She's like, boom.
you cool, you cute, whatever. But once this conversation starts and I realize you ain't got it all, it's a couple screws loose. I can't fuck with you. Like
That's
me,
cool.
I literally, I won't continue the conversation at all. And I'm big on smells. If you stink.
oh my god.
Something
In
wrong
any
with that
form
picture.
of fashion, I mean, you musty.
I'm a Jimmy
you
Choo type of
goddamn
person.
breath
Yeah,
stank like.
Smell like a wet pussy.
I can't get jiggy with it. You know how people be having like rotten teeth in their mouth and their mouth just naturally just
And get that
funky.
funk.
Like, I
Oh,
can't
my
fuck
God.
with it.
Like 2 old goats.
It's like honestly, if I'm laying down with someone in an intimate setting
Oh, my
and
God.
you know
TMI,
I'm stripping
Jelly.
you. No, let's be real. And I'm
ahead.
stripping you and your nuts stink.
Boy, you gotta prepare.
I'm finna go.
So what if you just said, I thought you like your meat with a little seasoning?
Nah.
Yeah, we shutting it down on this one, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we
finna go.
we about to shut it down on this one. This
just
one is
saying,
most
like-
definitely. Yeah, what's
Hey.
your definition
Sorry,
of
guys.
clout? At the end of the day, we're gonna be right back with a quick break, but make sure you tune in for final takes. This is Clout, only on Talk Back to Me podcast, powered by TheCore94. All right, and we're back again. Talk Back to Me podcast, powered by the Core94, with up next guest star in the building, Jay Smooth, dropping that nightlife wisdom right now.
Yo.
Next segment, we're about to jump right into it with Jelly. She been burning up the charts as usual. What you got for us on Ears to the Streets?
All right. Hey, y'all. This is Jelly with your Ears to the Streets, and today I wanted to talk to y'all about Apple. So just about everybody at this table has an iPhone, correct?
Facts.
That's facts.
All right.
Yeah.
Except Dante.
So do y'all use Siri?
Kind of.
Not
Here and
often.
Depends.
Occasionally,
She
right?
remind me of my wife sometimes.
All right, so boom. Head ass. All right, so the thing is, Siri is now recording you guys' conversations, or everybody's conversations, and Apple employees have been listening to the conversations you're having with Siri, and your voice memos or whatever notes are saved on your phone, trying to, I guess, evaluate how Siri is giving you feedback or whatever. So Apple is now apologizing for listening in on your conversations.
I need compensation.
So, the feds watching. Feds did a sweep. I just feel like people are willing to give away so much of their privacy and so much of their access for convenience. And just like with this face tuning app or whatever, where you take a picture and it make you look old. And when they say when you signed the licensing agreement, you basically signed over your rights to your pictures for Russia to use for whatever the fuck they're going to use them for. And people don't look over the terms and conditions of things before they just sign up for shit. And before they jump onto the next wave, that's another thing about Clout. You can't just jump on the wave because it's one going and it look fun and it look like it's nice to ride. Because as soon as you get up there, that bitch going to wipe you out. Naturally. So yeah, how do y'all feel about that? Apple listening in on your conversations and using your information to, I guess, better themselves, but without your knowledge and without your approval.
I don't want an apology. I want compensation.
Bitch, run me my money.
That's private. But you're right. A lot of times, because I remember, I don't know what that was, but my mama was like, make sure you read the fine print. It's fine for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to see it, because they want you to go ahead and push agree or accept. And you know what I'm saying? You have my permission to do this so that they can do whatever it is that they doing, which I also feel like it's some bullshit. But you do got to read it. I understand that it's long and I ain't got time for it. I just want to use it. But you got to read that shit or else you're going to be fucked.
Make time.
That shit been happening for years, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't want to take it too back and really show my age out here, but y'all remember the old school answering machines, where you had to leave a message after the beep. Yeah, exactly. Had that old white lady named Susan on that bitch. But for real.
That was actually a black lady.
That was a black lady?
That was a black lady.
Oh, shit. Well, she sound white as snow.
Yep.
Yeah, she sound white as snow. But yeah, most definitely, though, it's been happening for years. It's just becoming more accessible now and more acceptable. Every time you hear somebody say, hey, Alexa, somebody is tuning into your whole fucking
First of all,
household.
how the fuck you think Alexa know to listen for whatever?
Exactly.
Alexa is never off.
She's never off.
How does she know to pay attention? Hey, Siri.
Boom.
She said boom.
So if she can hear that, she can hear anything I'm talking about.
Right.
She can hear this whole conversation right now.
Yeah.
And people don't
That's why
understand.
shit pop up on your page after you talk about it.
On everything I
That
love.
shit weird, bro.
Man, I didn't even Google search the shit. I just was talking about it, and it showed up.
You
data mining. That's what when you agree to the terms.
Yeah.
You agree for them to search things on your phone to know who.
That shit weird, bro.
Yeah.
It's called data mining.
But
It's deep,
I don't even be searching that shit half the time. I literally just be talking about it.
Yeah.
And then boom, advertisement for the pop up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
excuse me. Mind your motherfucking business when nobody's
Just mind
talking
your
to you.
motherfucking business.
When nobody's talking to you, Siri, bitch. Sorry, bitch.
Wow.
I know my friend was talking to me about some. We was talking about birth control, and I got off, and it was the app that was like, "Do you want to track your period?" And I was like, "Girl,
Oh, shit. Damn.
For real?
yes."
That's why they hey, man. I ain't gonna get that deep. Y'all go ahead.
No, go ahead. Get
that
deep.
deep.
Man,
Let's
listen,
talk back.
but I get
Come
a
on,
little deep.
Watergate.
I don't know if that's the Masonic mind frame or what it is, but look at the back of your Apple phone. What is the Apple?
It's a forbidden apple.
Okay.
It's the forbidden fruit.
Oh, you finna say Adam and Eve?
So I mean, when it comes down to it, how deep do that shit get?
What Big Sean say, that shit gets deep.
It's been like that. I mean, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I mean, you don't think these phones is worth $1,000 and $2,000 and $3,000 for nothing?
Yeah.
They can do everything that they're supposed to do, and That's the way of the government keeping up with you. I mean, how you think all these major dope dealers or anybody else is getting busted? It ain't just coming from.
They
I mean, I'm switching lanes, but I'm being for real.
Because
I mean, but at the end of the day, why?
You're posting
why?
Posting money.
You posting money. You stay on your phone.
2 guns like
you're not keeping it OG like you're supposed to. You're not keeping it OG like you're supposed to.
Young boy.
These phones are recorders, man, and they talk about everything that you do. Like the crazy shit is, right? I'm in the club last night. I got a face lock. I got a damn code. I got all the above. But every time I lock my phone last night and I sit it down and I open it back up, it just light up and open on its own without a face lock. I had to reset it and cut it off and cut it back on because it's a glitch.
Yeah. Shit is
but
scary.
What was the glitch that was happening before when it was like you can FaceTime somebody and then do something and hang it up, but you can hear that conversation and shit like.
You can still hear it.
Oh, you can do that right now.
Exactly.
You talking about call FaceTime, they don't answer and you slide your phone up.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
On mute.
But man, they setting you up, man. Don't fall for the traps. I'm finna go back to a flip phone.
I turn my FaceTime off.
I'm going to the beach.
Actually, I got a partner in jail right now because he got caught by the feds watching him on Instagram and stuff like that.
These things being done
really don't think. Yeah, they don't think people be watching, but they do.
I just had to deal with
they got people. You know they got narcs that just sit around and do that. They sit around and just watch.
It's people that look like us. It's people we went to school with. That's their job.
So this is what people do. This is literally what they do. The CIA works like this. They don't necessarily hire agents to go in and infiltrate your community and see who you are and how you operate. And they hire people who are closest to you. They book somebody on a bullshit charge, right? They bring them in. And when they let him go, you feel like, oh, my dog home, he bunded out. Ooh. No, they let him go so he can get information on you, dummy, and he can report. And if they want you dead, they're gonna send somebody close to you to do it. Somebody who can get next to you to do it. Yeah.
That's why I be on Snowfall so tough right now. Franklin on that. Franklin on it. Franklin said he asking too many questions. Something gotta be different. You gotta know what you're doing, man. I don't care what it is you're doing in life. We going from. I mean, we didn't switch to dope dealer, but I'm saying even from going back to Clout, from promoting, MCing, micing, doing makeup, doing hair, you got to know what it is, man. You know, everybody around you ain't for you. You know what I mean? You got to know that. You got to be able to peep the difference, like the real from the fake. You got to be able to peep all that. And if you can't, I mean, hey,
you shit out of luck.
Fresh out
I ain't
of luck.
lie. Like the main thing about this industry, man, is people that's in my circle. And I know without a doubt, like they feel some type of way about me. It's people I never met a day in my life DMing me like, "Hey bro, happy birthday. What you doing tonight?" I'm like, damn, for real, I ain't never met you. Like,
in life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
in life.
But it's niggas I've been like working with for years. They ain't give me a shout out. They don't never show me no love. But I don't say nothing to them. I just suck
Keep
it up.
Your head on a swivel.
You know why though, man? It's because we say that a lot on the show. It's that crab in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't deal with that, and that's another fact of going back to know your worth, man. Get in your lane.
Yep.
Just because I do what I do, man, you ain't supposed to do that. You might be good at cutting hair, man. They go do that. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people look at it like, I want what you want. Exactly, and I want what you want. I'm looking at what you're doing. I'm seeing every night you shining. You got chains on. You getting money. You popping bottles. Chicks is around you. You might not know, man. That person might be piss po broke, but you following them and don't know. You don't know sugar from shit.
Don't even.
Your lane. You over here. You working as an engineer. You making bread, but you want to be known and thinking he's on, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to follow and stay in your own lane, man. But people can't tend to do it because we as a culture, and we speak on that a lot, like. I'm going to step out all the way and say that, man, our culture is fucked up on Clout. You know what I mean? Because we as a culture, and I'm sorry to say, they can be mad at me, whatever, but you don't get Hispanics, you don't get Asians, Chinese, Pakistani. You don't, man, they rock together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, you move your family out here, let's keep them together. We're gonna do what we do. You gonna move out, then you gonna move out, then you gonna move out, and we gonna all have it. Not no black people. Because when you move out, why the fuck John move out before me? You know what I mean? Like you said, it might not be your time.
No support system.
Exactly,
bro.
man. We don't have that, man. And that's why.
Support I ever needed.
That's why it's messed up as a population and as our culture
but
right now.
I feel like it's becoming more aware that that's happening, and I feel like people are trying to do better. It's gonna take a lot more time, but I do feel like people are seeing it for what it is now and trying to do something about it.
That's where we come in.
A lot of people got fucked up egos.
That's where we come in.
That's really what it stems from.
Yeah. And I don't mind people saying I got clout because you know why? I'm always being myself, like whether I got money or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
because you're being yourself, make your own clout.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? No matter what it is you do, I'm like you say, a people person. Man, I will talk to a parked car. And everybody know that about Ticket. Like, I don't give a damn. We can hold a conversation on the elevator or whatever, but everybody's not like that. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to it, being in the life that we in, you have to be like that in a certain retrospect, but you also have to watch yourself because you could be talking to the wrong people. Man, I had a dude about a month ago. I know him, but I don't know him. He come in all the time. And they came in with like 7 girls, all of them bad. He ordered drink. They bring me a ticket. I was like, what's this? Oh, man, he said he was paying for his beer, but you got all them girls' drinks.
Wow.
What? And in my mind, the first part of my mind was like, I'm finna beat this dude up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then the second part of my mind was like, hey, man, come holler at me. Like, what kind of nigga do that? Oh, man, I just thought because you was the MC, you get that shit for free. No, nigga, you came in here, you brought these women, you pay for their drinks. But that's a part of clout because now I could come on stage, I could say, hey, I'm with Ticket. Hey, that's my partner. All y'all drinks is free. We can keep doing what we doing. I don't even know your real name.
That shit is ridiculous.
I call you Light Bright because I don't even know your name at all when you come in. What's up, Light Bright? You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with him. But that's the kind of life that we live in, man. Everybody want to be somebody. And that shit start from social media.
Yeah, and then you also have people that will talk down on you and then try to do what you do.
Straight up.
Like I remember in high school.
In your face.
I remember in high school, like I guess you can say I dressed a little weird, but everybody used to tell me, "Oh, girl, I like your outfit, best dressed, da da da." But it was this one chick. She was like, "That shit weird. Like I don't see why people think you can dress." And I was just like, oh, "Okay, cool. Like I don't be bothered by too much." But she would do it every day, and he was just like, "All right, girl, shut the fuck up," So then,
straight up, shut the fuck
and
up.
I don't know what her intent behind it was. Like I didn't know how she thought I was gonna react. But when we graduated, what she did, wearing the same shit that I had on or something similar, and and now she got like 10,000 followers and shit, and people talking about how nice she dressed and how it's different. But like
you started her clout.
Facts.
And this was 10 years ago.
Clout creator.
But I'm saying like you have people that be mad that they didn't do something first. Or they'll do it and say they did it first and say you got it from them. But the difference
Instead
because you see
proud
more.
Instead of being proud of you.
Yeah.
That's like you said, black people is us. We the only generation like that. Just race that just like don't get mad because somebody else doing something that they want to do. And
Yeah.
I watch white people party, man. They be so lit. They don't even give a fuck what you doing. They in their own lane. Hey, fucking drinking? Drink with me. Fucking right. Tonight we're getting fucked. You know what I'm saying?
They playing nigga music at Spire. And the white people, they just all off beat. I'm like, what the fuck? They just having
But they having fun, yeah.
Niggas in the club, we looking at each other, looking at everybody's section like.
You gotta stay in your lane.
Because our section then turned into a paparazzi show. I'm gonna see who can sit on the couch, who could take the most Snapchat pics, who can be the coolest. Man, I remember when I was younger, I'm telling you, we're going to middle school dances, high school dances. Niggas was dancing, women was dancing. You was having fun. People was sweating in the club. Now people come to the club and they looking like shit.
They got portable fans and shit in their pocket.
Oh, that ain't real.
I'm bitches with the fan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, help them out now.
Man, red bottoms now. Them ain't no red bottoms. Look at that shit. That shit shipping off, bitch. That ain't real. Because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But it's... you just gotta worry about you, man. It won't change until we start changing it. But it's crazy, man.
But
So
they see somebody enjoying themselves and they be like, oh yeah, you tripping.
Yeah. So Jelly, what your viewers watching right now, you dropping these controversial topics yet again. How can you warn the people about this goddamn Apple listening system with Siri? We gotta know something. What can you do? Give us some tips.
All right, so boom. What you gonna do is you gonna start reading over these terms and conditions carefully.
I don't even read it.
You gonna see exactly. That's the problem.
I just accept.
Niggas like you. Man, look. You know what I'm saying? This how niggas catch cases and shit. You be signing up for a case that you nigga read between the fucking lines. Read the fine print. Shit. Damn. And understand what
I just told y'all about Jelly. She's a nigga inside of a woman.
God damn. Come on, man. I mean, comprehend. Like, read to understand, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to know what these folks talking about. If you don't know what the fuck they talking about, don't sign that shit. You signing your life away. For what? For some entertainment? Like, for some attention? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, for convenience? Nah, nigga, take the hard way. If it's gonna benefit you in the end, like, cut all that bullshit out. Sometimes a shortcut ain't necessarily a shortcut. Like, let's be real. You gotta take the long road. You gotta put the work in. If it's worth having, yeah, you got to work for it.
I feel like an ass whooping coming after this.
And it is. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Stop just signing up for shit and not knowing what the fuck you got going on. I be turning Siri the fuck off. Hey, sis, get off of my phone. Okay? I don't need you listening to me.
And that's Jelly with
you told on me. Shut
more
up, bitch.
controversies. Trying to get y'all together, man. Read those goddamn terms and conditions before you click yes, please.
Nah, for sure.
That's Jelly with Ears to the Streets. Make sure you check her out. Hashtags Ears to the Streets at TalkBack2Me Podcast. We'll be right back with Chelsea's insight on Where's the Wine. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Talk Back to Me podcast, powered by TheCore94. We have our, I'm not going to say controversial, I'm going to say more so a little bit of understanding the consequences with Chelsea on her Where's the Wine. What you got for us?
All right, y'all. So today, I just wanted to bring up how we got this wave of like canceling people. We keep canceling people for shit that they do or shit that they say, and it's like everybody not gonna agree with what you do, and you might not agree with this one thing that they said or this one thing that they did, but everything else that they do is aligned with, you know, who you are, whatever it may be, and we canceling people for no reason. I remember back in the day, you know, you had somebody tap you on your shoulder and be like, hey, you talking too much, or you doing too much, or you going the wrong way, you going down the wrong path. I feel like instead of canceling people and telling them, oh, we don't want you, let's trade you, you know what I'm saying, for somebody white to act black, you know, just let them know, hey, bro, you probably shouldn't have said that, because a lot of people don't even understand what they saying sometimes. That's why a lot of people get canceled for shit they said on Twitter 10 years ago. And, you know what I'm saying, and they're a totally different person now. You live, you grow, you learn, and we don't give people those chances. We just hurry up and cancel them. So my thing is, like, why we keep canceling people? We could just start counseling people, letting them know what they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hit them with the facts and let them know, you know, what you saying that ain't right. Let's do something different. So let's talk about it.
All right, so boom.
Boom.
I feel like a lot of people are canceled because they're cooning. Like, y'all clowning. Like, you doing shit that you know is stupid. And you doing it for attention. So, of course, people are like, you fucking dumb. Like, you old enough, you a grown-ass woman or man. You know, you should have enough sense to know that this shit ain't cool. Like, Azalea Banks, I cannot fucking stand her. That crybaby ass wench. Like, all you do is
DC hurt
talk
my
shit.
feelings.
Man, you talk shit about people all day long.
Comedy show.
But now you want to
Exactly.
say, oh, my feelings are hurt, and he just hurt my heart. Shut the fuck up. What did you just say? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But no, for real, it's like, okay, I understand some people do need to be counseled, and people have to understand that with time and with age comes growth and wisdom.
Separation.
So yes, I was that person, and yes, I thought it was funny when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I understand that it's not a joke. I understand that it was insensitive. And you expect me to keep apologizing for some shit I said 10 years ago? You can
Right,
suck
not doing it.
my...
Hey.
But you also got to remember, even though people are old enough to know better, they probably really don't. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how
Tommy
they was
Lauren.
raised. Who?
Tommy Lauren.
Oh, she just stupid. She just stupid.
Trump.
That's a strong statement.
Just stupid.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
Like-
some people really just don't know no better because that they weren't taught that. They aren't around people who are their real friends to let them know, hey, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's our responsibility, especially in our community, because I feel like we're the only people canceling people. But I feel like it's our responsibility to get each other together. Like, that's the only way we're going to be able to come together and thrive. Like, social media really got us fucked up. There was a time where we didn't know nothing about celebrities. We didn't know none of their business, and these were idols. You know what I'm saying? We only saw the good shit, and now that social media is here and everybody clout, once again, they telling people business. They telling dead folks business. It was somebody on the Breakfast Club talking about Richard Pryor. And it was
First
like,
of all, let that man rest in peace.
exactly.
Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, now everything is coming out, and our faves are no longer our faves because they said some shit that we didn't like or we didn't agree with. But they're entitled to that.
Yeah.
But also another thing about Clout, when Michael Jackson was living, y'all put that man through hell. And y'all tried to say he was a pedophile and he was this bad person and he was molesting children and woo-woo. And then when he died, he was like, oh my gosh, we lost a legend, we lost an idol. Yeah. And oh, my heart is so broken. And how are we going to make it without Michael? Then boom. Escaping Neverland comes, right? Where y'all want to make him the bad guy again.
People
Leave this man's fucking legacy alone. Like,
well, people ride was
y'all
hot,
are ruining this man's legacy or attention to. Yeah, you're riding was hot, but nobody's actually doing the research because everybody that you said he did something to, they was like, that man never touched me. That man ain't never did nothing to me. Y'all want to coerce me into saying that this happened, but it didn't.
It's sickening, but people do ride what's hot.
People were paying my mom to say this, and she tried to force me to say this, and I wouldn't say it. Type shit. This is what's going on. So y'all canceled that man for nothing. He didn't need counseling.
Man never had a childhood.
Or counseling because he was undeserving of the verdict.
Yeah.
And he was never found guilty for that shit. So stop trying to be judge, jury, prosecutor, DA. Like, that's not your job. You can't be the executioner, nigga. That's not who you supposed to be.
Amen to that.
Well, I mean, people ride what's hot. Like we just saying, like if one person said, "Oh, he did," everybody else want to be in the same,
Yeah, without doing research.
Exactly. I mean, it's just that's the world we live in.
Man, that clickbait is some bullshit.
That Me Too shit is some bullshit.
Clickbait. Like, people read the title, they don't read the article. Like, they don't read what it actually says, and they want you to read the title so you can think it's one thing. So now you spreading shit around that ain't even true, instead of actually reading what the fuck it says or
be
watching
like,
the video.
Jay-Z slaps Beyonce, right? You click on it, then it'll be like, hey, check out my new single. Check out my new single. That shit banging right now. You be like, what the fuck? It ain't got nothing to do with what they think. But that's because the people that we're around and the people of today, they love social media and they love negativity. You can put out something positive right now. We can say, hey, man, Jay Smooth got the biggest shit popping right now in the club. Holla at my dude. Ain't nobody gonna click on it. We can say, man, Jay Smooth slapped the shit out of 3 bitches last night at Aspire and shit went down. They gonna click on that link. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But that's the kind of world we live in, man. But again, we always circle back to that. What's gonna change it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start putting a thumbnail of somebody sucking some dick before all my videos.
What's up with you and penis today?
I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a thumbnail up, and then on my actual videos, I'm gonna be talking about some shit that's really beneficial and educational. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thumbnail, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Then they gonna steal this. They gonna be like, that bitch ain't getting no dick.
She going
That's what
live.
she
That's exactly
that shit ain't getting no dick. That's why she posting all that shit. Oh my God. Let me help out. DM.
She going live on Instagram.
Let me help. I'm a DM her right now. You need dick, huh? That's what it's gonna be. I'm telling you.
I don't.
I'm just telling you. That's what it's gonna be.
Joy, what you think on it, man?
Celibate.
How you feeling on the cancel?
It's really a good topic. I
say that all the time.
I feel like if I wouldn't have canceled a lot of people in my life, I probably would have been the same stage I was, or like just a following ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew on myself. If I wouldn't have grew on myself, I mean, shit, I'd be that same nigga just in the clubs fucking for no reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drinking for no reason. But now I had to separate myself, and now my mindset is getting money from it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So now,
But you cancel people for a good reason. They weren't beneficial to your life. You know what I'm saying? We be out here canceling people because they said, people, you know what I'm saying? No, you apologize.
Let's talk back to me. It's all right.
No.
I got freedom of speech. This is America, nigga.
Okay.
So, I mean, but no, that's what they saying. I mean, first of all, my favorite cousin is gay as hell. He is fucking fabulous.
My cousin gay as fuck.
We all got one.
I call him every name in the book, and he don't get offended.
My cousin moved to
But
Atlanta.
that's your cousin,
Nah,
though.
whole female. No, that nigga
Shit, his
was
friends too. I don't care.
Hey, we all got
They added me on Facebook. I'm like, who's this? I'm like,
The shit, they walk up to me and call me bitch. I don't like that B word.
You let them know.
I do not like that B word. They be like, hey, bitch, oh my God, bitch, you so cute. I be like,
all my friends know.
hey,
all my
girl.
friends know.
Hey, sis.
You gotta let people know, because all my friends know I don't like that bitch.
I guess the question for me is like, I'm not bashing. I'm just fucking. I don't care. Listen, why do they be trying to be so much? Because women don't even really act like that. It's like they be trying extra hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you say gay, like they be trying extra hard to show. You don't have to show me. I already know. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But they trying to show extra hard. Like, and women don't walk around and be like, man, waving their hand. Women don't do that shit. So why is a dude trying like? I mean, maybe y'all can tell me, y'all women. I don't understand.
I missed it. What was
I'm saying,
why do dudes go even further? Like they want to be the woman than a regular woman. They going even harder than a regular woman to show that they are gay.
Oh,
you mean being flamboyant?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm a nigga.
So
You gotta say the words for me.
What I would say is some of them have been suppressed so much and they've never been allowed to be themselves that now they're like spazzing out. They got that little taste of freedom and they like, oh, this gives me attention. This gives me recognition.
I'm about to wall out.
Back to Clout. Yeah. Like, it's like, okay, I'm in the gay community. I'm around my people. I'm finally comfortable. So being that I'm finally comfortable, I get to be my true self, like to the max. And even if I overdo it, it's not seen as me being overly gay. It's like, that's right, bitch. Express yourself, bitch. You free, bitch. And it's like,
well, I'm
we don't
say
even do
this.
all that.
I don't know too much about it, because I mean, I'm not gonna be a spokesperson for what, but I feel like a lot of that comes from ballroom too. I don't know if y'all know what ballroom is.
No, I don't know what that is. You gotta explain.
Niggas.
Say it again. You hear me? I don't know what that means. You hear me?
Well, then I'm not gonna get into it.
You said it.
This is TalkBack. Go ahead.
I don't know details, but what I'm saying is, like, I feel like within their own community, like that's how they communicate with each other. Like you said, at one point nobody was able to do that in public. They weren't able to act like that or just naturally be themselves in front of straight people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you said why dudes go out of their way to act feminine. Ticket, why you over there laughing?
I'm laughing because it's something else. Go ahead, man.
But if I don't.
She just called me out.
No, and I'm gonna call you out again.
Go ahead.
Because if this dude you talking about would prefer to be.
It wasn't no one dude. I just said in general.
No, but I'm saying, like, but if they prefer to be acknowledged as a woman, it ain't gonna hurt you to say she.
Huh?
But you don't know that. For some people, it's confusing as hell.
Yeah, it is.
Like to sit there and call you're visibly a male.
But if you
me, I can kind of I can code switch. Some gay men prefer to be called a man. Like, no, I'm still a man. I just have interest in other men.
But they'll let you know that.
And then some of them be like, don't call me no him, bitch. This is Miss Bitch. This is she.
But they'll let you know. Most people after somebody. Most people, after somebody tell them, she, they still be like, bro, like, you a nigga, bro. Like, I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
don't communicate with them.
I mean, not even
if you
that.
Can't respect that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because it's like, it's not going to kill you to refer to somebody to what they want to be, you know what I'm saying, referred to as. It's not gonna kill you.
But you saying that though.
But for some people, it's tough.
Some dudes might look like, nah, dog, I can't call you no woman because you're not a woman.
Then like she said, don't talk to me.
Exactly.
Don't talk.
So to each his own. You know what I mean? That's why I go. But like I always say, I don't disrespect nobody. Just don't bring it to me.
But that's like she said. If I'm a woman and I tell you don't call me no bitch and you call me a bitch anyway, we gonna have a problem.
That's two totally different things.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
That's two totally different things.
We can't call y'all bitches and y'all not get mad.
That's two totally different things.
Girls call each other bitches. It's kind of
because for one, okay.
I don't like to be called bitch by girls either.
A bitch is a perception, right? Like that's a perception. That's a female dog. I'm calling you a bitch.
Nigga.
But if I'm looking at you and you're a straight dude and I'm calling you a dude, you want to be called a woman. That's a perception. I'm still seeing what I'm seeing. A bitch is like a thought in my mind. I just want to call you that. But I'm looking at you and it's a difference, man. You can't.
Okay, you said if I'm looking at you and you a straight dude. So if you see a transgender woman and they tell you and she says, I'm her or she, you gonna still call her a man?
What do you?
No, because
are you saying that they look a certain way?
But that's what I'm. That was my
transgender. You look like a woman.
Okay, now you.
Yeah, my bad.
You look like a woman. I'm gonna call you a woman if you look like a woman.
Right.
Because I've been in a lot of places where it's a woman and they come out like, but I'm a dude. You be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It shocks you. But I mean, I just like I said, man, I don't disrespect nobody. I just tend to kind of rock to the left and be like, hey, man, it is what it is. That's your persona. That's what you want to do. That's your life. You know what I mean? I'm not the one that bashes or diss anybody. I know some people in general right now that will pull up to McDonald's and order some food, and you pull up and they gay, they'll drive off. They don't even want their food.
But I think that's fucked up.
I'm just saying I know people like that. I'm not like that, but I'm saying it's just more of a. everybody got their preference, though, man. Everybody got what they like and what they don't like too. So,
But what I will say, some people are homophobic to an extent. It's like crazy, but you never know what happened to them that made them that way. They could be raised in a truly Christian household where it's like, this is a sin. This is, you know, this is a disgrace. Like, you know, you can't do that. That's a no.
Stop them from being themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, some people may have been molested by someone who was homosexual in their past. So now they can't stand other homosexuals. So I'm not going to address you as a she or whatever. I'm not going to deal with you at all. And I'm going to look at you like real stank, and I'm not going to fuck with nothing you got going on because I have a phobia of gay people.
Yeah.
But we don't know what it stems from. Yeah. Which, I mean, hey, be you.
Which is crazy because, like, you can feel that way about somebody who is gay or transsexual, and then be mad and confused to why white people treat us that way. Because they have that same feeling, that same, you know what I'm saying, urge, or that same heat they feel in their body about us is the same heat that you feel about somebody who's gay or transgender. You know what I'm saying? And then, so, you know, so if you're going to be mad about that.
That was deep.
I like how you put that.
Come through,
That
was deep. I felt
it's a thought.
Where's the wine?
It's a thought.
That was deep. So, Chelsea, why your view?
Biblical about it, but I mean, like I said, I don't judge nobody because God ain't judging me.
Amen to that.
For what I'm doing, so.
Yeah.
If that's how you want to live your life. That's when
Man, we all.
Hey, I pray every night for forgiveness. Cause
Yeah.
You
You have to though, because you know what I mean. It's so many sins that a lot of times people don't even know they sinning.
But I be want to know why I gotta pray for my sins if Jesus already died for him. Like, he died for this, right?
Disrespectful.
Because you didn't read them and you understood them.
The
You
biggest sin right now is lust.
No.
That's one of the biggest
He
sins.
did die for our sins.
I understand
That's why we have
that, but
to
you read them and you
Our
understood
sins
them
were
and you
forgiven
repent.
before,
Exactly.
you know,
But you read them
we
and you
thought of it.
understood them and you know that you're
Yeah.
supposed to repent. You
Right.
know when you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
The shit don't feel right.
It
You
don't.
know when you do it don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is.
Hey.
That you can be eating food right now and be full of shit, and you be like, "But I'm gonna go back for the other piece of chicken."
Hey,
but
that's a sin.
That's a sin like a mother. You're not supposed
That's
to do
gluttony.
that.
That's-
Overindulge. Like
yeah.
you're not supposed to. But I mean, like you say, lust is.
No, it's
I don't
not.
care who
It's
you are.
greed. Greed.
In this
I give you that too. But lust is a motherfucker.
And greed it's greed as far as food goes. It's greed as far as money goes, power goes, as far as a multitude of women and men goes. Greed covers a
So what you say you gotta
large
work
basis
on?
of things. I'm a greedy motherfucker.
I hear you on that,
Fuck with
Jelly.
Jelly.
Well, we about to go ahead and close it out. Chelsea, while your viewers are watching right now and you dropping these hot takes on how to not cancel and how to cancel, what would you tell your viewers right now?
Man, just make sure y'all know the whole story before y'all start canceling folks. Make sure they wasn't 15 when they posted it and now they 45 and y'all mad about some shit that they see in a different light now. Just honestly, we say this all the time. Mind your motherfucking business. If it ain't affecting you in any kind of way, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are to try to cancel anybody anyway? We all got our shit that we got to deal with. So, with that being said, mind your business. Or talk to somebody, counsel them. If you feel like they could be going in a different direction, just let them know. Where's the wine?
All right.
Hashtag where's the wine?
Ooh, and that's Chelsea with another powerful take on Where's the Wine. Make sure you hashtag Where's the Wine at Soyini Jones, only at Talk Back to Me Podcast. Up next, we got a icon in the building in the works. Make sure y'all check out Up Next interview with Jay Smooth, only on Talk Back to Me Podcast. All right, and we're back. Talk Back to Me Podcast, powered by TheCore94. Up next, guest star in the building, Jay Smooth, nightlife
what it
guru.
do, baby? What it do? Y'all see?
What you got for us coming up, man? What you got coming up for us?
Well, of course, I'm a nightlife industry. I'm a promoter at weekly events from Thursdays to Sundays, different crowds, different ages, different vibes. So, y'all looking to come check it out, y'all can always hit me up on Instagram. I have 4 different pages. So
4.
4. So there's a lot of having fun and entertainment. So you'll be surprised on who you meet, who you see, things like that. So
let me ask you a question. How did you get into the nightlife? What made you want to do this?
Well, it was kind of hard, man. I used to be shy, man. So then I started playing sports and football, and then I became popular and stuff like that. And I was always a ladies' man, so I kind of started using that as one of my advantages. So as I got older,
That's not right.
I was like, man, I started throwing parties. Like me and my partners would start throwing parties. It was like 4 of us at first. I was like 19. It was called COE. So man, we throwing parties. You know, we getting money a little bit. We was in high school, so mind you, it was shocking. We weren't really worried about it, like, you know, what we were gonna do with it later in life. So then college came about, started throwing college parties, started making money. So, but then when I started to try to like throw my own events, I would lose a lot of money. Be like, oh hell no, I don't want to do this shit. So then like about 5 years ago, man, I just thought about getting back into it, and I've been working with Rich Car Life. So that's really what got me back into it. So now I make money. I didn't make money. You know, I kind of second guessed it again. But now I'm to the point to where, like, you know, I built my clientele, I found my route, and now I'm trying to get to the top.
That's what's up. Chels, what you got?
Well, you know, I'm not really a nightlife person, but I did see that you got a book coming out. You said I can't be?
You can be.
No, I don't like nightlife. I'll be in the bed. But
You in the bed.
by myself, drinking my wine.
Okay.
But I saw that you writing a book. If not me, then who? So I just want to know, like, what is that about, and like why, like, how do you want to reach the readers with that book?
It's weird because like that's not me. Like I'm not a type of person like to sit back and just like want to do something like that, like write a book and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for me to even, you know, like think outside the box to do something like that, it's more of a motivational thing. It's more of, you know, like we spoke earlier about canceling people, finding your identity, who you are as yourself.
Yeah.
You know, being the character that you are, and stop trying to pretend to be something you're not. You know, it's more so like building from the ground up.
Right.
So, you know, in the book, it's going to explain a little bit about like what I went through, how I did to make changes, where I'm at now, and what I plan on doing in the future. It's all about goals and, you know, setting your plans up for how you're going to go about it.
Right.
Because like I said, at the end of the day, everybody's not going to support you. Everybody's not going to have your back. Even your own family sometimes not going to have your back. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of friends that I thought to this day I would still be cool with, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh man, why are you doing this? Oh, I thought we was going to do this and that, blah, blah, blah. And their mindset was, they still thinking about, you know, fucking hoes and shit like that.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
You could.
So like, my mindset now is like, I'm actually about to do something with this. Like, I want to open up my own club. I want to open up my own sports bar.
Yeah.
Like I said, because I'm a people person.
You got a different mindset.
Yeah, exactly. Their mind wasn't on investing. Their mind was, let's just keep doing this and flipping money and throwing parties and fucking hoes. Yeah, finessing.
You start investing and you ain't never got to work.
Yep.
I know somebody that
Be
do
your
that
own
now.
boss.
That's
basically what the book gonna be about. So,
It's a
tune
big
in.
one. That's dope. Jelly, what you got?
All right, so being that you're in the nightlife business, like you're in this industry, and our topic today is about Clout, I want to know, how is it, you know, for you being in this field? Like, how do you keep a level head, you know, with all of this attention coming your way from women or even men, you know, trying to be cool off of, you know, how do you keep your spirit of discernment strong? Like, to know, like, and you really ain't fucking with me, but you fucking with me so you can come out type shit.
It's hard because I never was cocky or anything like that, but sometimes I do think in the back of my head, like, oh, nigga, you know, like, okay, like, you doing what you want to do. Like I said, I don't mind people saying I got clout, like calling me a clout chaser and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it's a business. So you looking at it as me being clout, but I'm looking at it as me growing in the business, like meeting people I never met. Like I had a dude way in Tennessee I met one time at the club, and I didn't even know who he was. I thought he was a regular dude, so he owned his own club in Tennessee. So I went out there like a few years ago, paid for my flight, paid for my room, things like that, stuff like that. Other people look at it like, oh man, this nigga's just trying to do stuff to, you know what I'm saying, to do so and so, being friendly or being in people's faces. But I mean, that's basically what it is. But it's hard to maintain though, because I mean, it's a lot of people like that got money, that making money and stuff like that, and they just want to like stun and be flashy and shit like that, and make people like envy up when really they ain't got it like that. To be honest, I mean, the money good, but it ain't to where like you could retire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I would say sometimes it's not about what you know, but about who you know.
Absolutely.
You know, so making those connections is kind of important, and having a certain level of glorification is beneficial. You know,
You have to be level-headed. You can't be cocky in this industry at all. I mean, you can, but I mean, it ain't gonna get you far.
Yeah.
It's gonna
be
kill
like,
you at the end of the day.
man, you an asshole.
Yeah, you an asshole. You think you this and that and that. So, like I said, and the girls, that's just come with it. So they just back and forth, up and down battle.
That's the cherry on top.
Yep.
Ticket, what you got?
Man, have you found? I'm gonna keep it simple. Have you found a lucrative income? Have you been doing it as of late? I mean, have it panned out for you? Because I heard you say it's been up and down. So as of now, I see you shining over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, has it panned all the way out for you?
Well, yep. I can't really, you know.
Yeah, I got money, nigga.
I don't want to say too much, man, but over the past 2 years, I probably made like $30,000, like just off promoting and bringing people to the club.
That's
And
extra
another
money.
thing I'm good at is like, even if like our venues that we work at is booked, I'll book it at one of my other partners' venues. That's the thing about the industry that I love. Like, and that's why I say the connection is really good.
Yeah.
Because like if I had bad connection with all the other promoting teams and stuff like that, they'd be like, oh no, I won't let you can't book in my club and stuff like that.
Right there.
So that's why I'm really winning it. Like whenever A-Life have events and we book, I'm like, man, look, I got this other club, so I'll text Mercy, Aura, all the other clubs, white
Such
people,
and such and such and
everything.
such. Get them in.
Whatever
That's
crowd you look
some-
for, I'll bring it, and whatever type of music you're looking for, I could find it for you. So that's kind of where I blew up at.
That's
A
some
lot of
good
people
extra
look at it
money.
like, nigga, you just stunned and stuff. But I mean, I really made $30,000, but
Yeah,
a lot of people won't believe me, shit. But they take the nightlife as a joke.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about them believing.
That's some good
I'm
extra
gonna
money.
put on one of them swimsuits and be walking around talking like
Yeah.
brown or clear.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of waitresses and bottle girls that make more money than people make.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I was gonna say.
I know.
So-
I know a bunch of them they do.
Yeah, the
Personally.
promoters, like man, people sleeping promoters. They always on that. Oh, he a promoter. He ain't got no life. He ain't. All right, go check these niggas' bank accounts.
Exactly.
Then,
Right.
All right.
And then-
oh yeah, I'm a promoter. Okay.
They
Whatever.
get paid per head. Like
Yeah, we get paid
you
per
bring your
head,
list in,
per
Bottle.
event,
yeah.
per bottle.
They don't
Sections, all
understand.
that.
They don't understand. That's all.
And then people don't understand it's a base price for these sections and these bottles. You can charge what you want to charge on top of that motherfucker.
And that's
as
just
long as
being
the club
nice.
Get they
That's
cut,
just being nice.
yeah.
You being nice is actually you following the guidelines of what you're actually supposed to charge.
Yeah.
But like, you know, so if you want to be greedy,
You
which
can
is
charge what you want
it's
to
kind of
charge on
bad
top
to
of
be
that.
greedy because I mean you could build bad connections with that.
Well, I know people that don't do nothing but like do 4 or 5 events a year. They don't even like do every weekend.
Yeah.
They just might do 4 or 5.
Just like
big
Henny
events.
Fest. Henny
And
Fest
get-
only
and
once
get
a year.
big.
Made so much money.
Willie
off
Beeman,
that
my
shit.
little homeboy was them saying it. Get your bread. Now they were trying to do San
They
Antonio, but
doing
it wasn't
Dallas.
right.
They got one in Dallas
Yeah.
coming
So
up.
it's,
They
I mean,
making
it's
too much money, man.
and it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's how you portray it and how you flip it. Like I mean, you'll look at it now like with just me emceeing, say for instance, and whatever I make on the weekend. When you get that little bread, you know, it's cool. But when you actually do the calculations and time that shit times 12, every weekend you getting a certain amount, and you're like, damn, I make that much a year. Where that money going? You know what I'm saying? Like when you flipping and doing what you're doing. But it's money out there, man. You just gotta know what you're doing.
Every dollar counts. So,
I
Jay
don't put
Smooth,
this
let me ask you something. While your viewers are watching, while everybody is paying attention to you, you already broke down the nightlife and what you've been doing and how you doing it. What would you give the next person as far as it's in the same realm, as far as like what platform or what type of mind do they need to have to get ready for this, life?
Man, there's so many things. You have to be hungry. You have to be patient, and you gotta be willing to learn and not just think you know it all. If you go in a I know it all mindset, just because you got hoes and you got a bunch of dudes you know, that don't necessarily mean you're gonna make it in the nightlife industry. You know what I'm saying? You can be as popular as whoever. You know what I'm saying? There's people with millions of followers, and they don't make no money because they not doing it the right way, or they either, you know what I'm saying, using it to just as a popularity instead of doing it on the business side. But oh, now I got all these followers and blah blah blah. I'm not really doing it about it. I would say, man, just stay motivated. You got to work hard. Like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna come in 1 or 2 years, and that's just from facts.
Yeah.
Like, I started off passing flyers on cars. Like that's before like social media got hot. It was passing flyers, it was man, it wasn't even really radio back then.
wasn't?
Yeah.
It was a really
It was
Like
hard.
that.
It was word of mouth.
Because people weren't trying to pay for that radio.
It was word of
was
mouth.
rugged,
Yeah.
so-
All they didn't have the money to pay.
Exactly.
For
They
it,
wasn't trying to pay for that, man.
Yeah, it was rugged.
I would like things to get back to that way, but I mean, social media is really booming.
Yeah.
So that's really
But
how I
it's
blew
so
up.
easy to book.
Yeah, that's how I blew up. That's how I blew up.
Facebook is your best friend when it comes to promoting.
Well,
So you gotta do is
actually,
send it out.
not even that. It's
Be coming
ads.
up.
It's
Yeah,
ads.
it's the ads. Yeah.
Well,
You pay $5 for ads. Man, I don't book 4 sections for tonight. That goes just off
Just
ad.
off of ads, yeah.
So
Yeah.
matter of fact, I didn't want to say, but it was like $800 already.
It's a beautiful
That's
life.
not even.
Quickly.
Hold $1.
No, I'm telling you, let me hold $5.
No, it's the same though. Like you
Read
book
the-
bottles, you can book a bottle.
yeah,
If I
like
book a
tomorrow.
section, you know what I'm saying, for $280, that's $80 off of me. You know what I'm saying? If I book a section for $560, that $160 come to me. So imagine every time if I go book 4 sections in a night on the floor and 4 on the stage, shit, I'm walking away on top of that with my regular. It's just how you do it, man. It's a hustle. But that's in every field. You just got to know what you're doing.
You gotta approach it the right way too. You
Yeah.
can't just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Approach it as a business. Don't approach it as like,
Yep.
man, come
Exactly.
turn up.
Everything
straight
you
up.
do is a
Speak
business.
on that.
But you don't be like, how you doing?
I'ma tell
You
you,
know,
come turn
I
up
do
sometime.
nightlife, so you know, it depends on.
It's your birthday, man. Y'all come.
Yeah, it
out
depends on
with-
like if you dress like if you and your friends y'all looking ratchet and stuff. I'm gonna be like, man, what's up, man? Y'all come turn up. But if it's a group of women, they just got to work. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to find a nice place to go. Be like, hey, how y'all doing? I do such and such. We have happy hour at
Code
this time.
switching.
You know what I'm saying? It's different ways to approach.
Different
the game.
location too.
Yeah.
That's true to
You gotta
that.
know
Well,
the type of person you're talking to.
well, you most definitely heard it from the mouth of the nightlife guru right now. Make sure y'all check him out at jsmooth_900 on Instagram. He's killing the game right now. He was here first. Up next, guest star. We'll be right back. Talk Back to Me podcast, final takes.
Shout out to A-Life.
All right, and we're back. Talk Back to Me podcast, final takes. Y'all heard what we had to say about Clout. Now we about to drop these final takes. Starting off with Chelsea, what you got for us on that final take?
All I'm gonna say is study your passion and do that because that's what you're gonna be good at. Don't try to do something because you see somebody else that's successful at it because that doesn't necessarily mean that it's for you.
Jelly, what you got?
Yeah, so don't ride the wave, create one.
Cool.
And when it comes down to it, make sure your wave is worth riding. Like, make sure you influential. Make sure you doing something that other people not doing, but it's something that's going to bring everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to tear nobody down. You don't want to be boom ganging and signing motherfuckers up to go to prison.
Trendsetter.
Like, come on. It's a
Trendsetter.
chain game, and y'all just another link.
Man.
Damn. Made my damn neck hurt. J Smooth, what you got?
Man, hey, get how you live. Get how you live is all I can say. Don't do nothing for nobody. Do it for you. Do it for your family. Everybody got their reasons for doing things, but like, hey, make sure it's a thing for you. That's all I got.
Ticket?
And man, the same thing, like piggybacking off of jail, be a trendsetter, man. Like I always say, what's your purpose and find it. You know what I mean? Do you, not them. Because them ain't damn sure ain't trying to do you. You know what I mean? And stop chasing their hype because half of the hype that you see them chasing is probably fake any goddamn way. And that's my ticket thoughts for the day, man. Do you, not them, because them damn sure ain't doing you. You hear me? Talk back.
Ooh,
that on a
man.
t-shirt.
Sure.
I need to put that shit on a damn t-shirt, ball cap, coffee mug,
All that
prenup, all of it.
Nigga
And
said
that-
prenup.
Yes, I did. Prenup. And this is Ticket with Ticket Thoughts. Make sure you check him out every Wednesday. He's dropping gems, ladies and gentlemen. Ticket Thoughts at IMMC Ticket at Talk Back to Me podcast.
Yeah.
Well, we most definitely had a fun episode today. My final take is very simple. Be creative. Stop trying to follow everybody else's role. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, get your shit together, and it's gonna manifest. Rome wasn't built in a day. I always remember that. This is exclusive. You met the team. Shout out to Jay Smooth with the guest star next appearance.
Sir, thank y'all for having me.
All right, and we glad for
You're
him to
welcome.
be here. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday, locked in on all podcast platforms and on Court94. Controversial topics, inspirational views with the occasional tea. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Talk Back to Me podcast.
How you sing?